Celebrities have varied reactions about the election of President-elect Donald Trump. Demi Lovato comes under fire after a controversial election night tweet. And Brad Pitt is seen out for the first time since his split with Angelina Jolie. Plus, all the best celeb sightings of the week from our team of over 2,000 photographers around the world. That's all on Splash, the paparazzi's own TV show. Now that Donald Trump is the president-elect, we just had to check in on some of our favorite celebs to get their reaction. Lady Gaga, who called out Melania Trump just days before, posted this photo, saying she wants to live in a world of kindness where love trumps hate. Katy Perry shared the same hashtag while writing that we will never be silenced, while Ariana Grande said she was in tears. Oh, and in case you're wondering, Lena Dunham hasn't posted anything at all. Guess she's looking for that ticket to Canada. Of course, Trump supporters were extremely proud, and James Woods told Trump to please seize this historic moment and make America a nation for us all. Roseanne Barr posted this photo and wrote that Donald J. Trump wins, and so does the United States of America. Stephen Baldwin appeared to be in the crowd for Trump's win and posted a simple message saying, "God bless America and our 45th president of the USA." Regardless of your politics, you have to admit, this was one crazy election.
Y'all good?
All right, we're both from Chicago, so I gotta ask you.
Yes, I'm moving back to Africa.
You're
after this election. I don't know.
Demi Lovato has come under fire for an election night tweet, and she quickly backtracked her steps. She said she was just trying to make light of the election, and she wrote that sometimes you just have to agree to disagree and grab some, well, you know the rest. She was obviously referencing the leaked Access Hollywood tapes from 2005, and she quickly deleted the tweet. Otherwise, we'd show it to you. She did, however, take to Twitter to say she was sorry. She wrote that she apologizes for the joke she made earlier, seemed to offend some people, and that she was just making light of the election. As you already know, Donald Trump pitched a near-perfect game and won enough electoral votes to become the 45th president of the United States. Once that news came in, Demi tweeted this message, "God bless my little sister's generation." Yeah, guess she's not making light of the election now. Alec Baldwin better get used to his job at Saturday Night Live playing President-elect Donald Trump, because he'll be encouraged to keep it up. And now, the left-leaning actor has made it clear he doesn't hate the role he has to play or the man he's imitating. He tells WNYC's The Brian Lehrer Show, "I don't hate Trump, but he's not somebody I admire, so it was more difficult." The left-leaning Baldwin brother originally didn't want to accept the challenge when first approached by SNL, saying his first response was, "I don't think I can do that." He had a couple of people who were in his compound there who could do it, I thought, better than me, and I thought, I don't want to do that. I don't think I can. Of course, he's the head writer of his own comedy routine. Everything he just supplied to us. Looks like Trump isn't the only one who has a new job for a few years.
Hey, do you miss the wig you got to wear in the Hunger Games?
No, it was painful.
Oh, really? You're a happily bald man?
I said happily, but I'm bald.
You know how everything comes in a style? When do you think a bald head would be the thing to do? Like, everyone will want to do it.
Oh, I don't think that'll ever happen.
No.
If you got hair, you just want to have it.
While Lady Gaga was 100% on board the hashtag I'm with her train, now she's, well, hanging off a sanitation truck outside of Trump Tower in New York City in protest of President-elect Donald Trump. The singer says, "I want to live in a country of kindness. Love trumps hate. He divided us so carelessly. Let's take care now of each other." We can understand how Gaga would be disappointed. She put her heart and soul into the Hillary campaign, and as the world now knows, it didn't go her way. According to Us Magazine, other than social media, Gaga also made a recent push for support in North Carolina, where she asked the swing state to consider Clinton, saying she has a career in politics that spans decades of experience, education, leadership, and wisdom. She's ready to be president. Unfortunately for Gaga, it seems like people enjoy listening to her more when she puts on a poker face. How come One Direction star Liam Payne is requesting privacy on his Instagram? According to the UK's Mirror, many are speculating that the warning to stay in your lane suggests the 23-year-old may be expecting a baby with his girlfriend, Cheryl Fernandez-Versini. Of course, there's been no official confirmation from Cheryl, though. According to the Mirror, she's refused to comment on the claims, but now her friends are worried Cheryl may face an angry reaction from fans who feel she's keeping something from them. Cheryl has reportedly been advised by friends that she'll have an easier life if she just addresses the rumors herself from the heart, but she doesn't want to feel forced to do anything. Fortunately, what does seem certain is Liam's affection for his girlfriend. He posted another Instagram picture saying, "The only lie I ever told you is that I liked you when I already knew I loved you." So, baby or not, it seems like a sweet future for the singing superstars.
Hey, what's up, Cord?
How's it going?
Hey, so I gotta ask you, man, you got some good music. When's the new stuff coming out?
It should be middle of November.
November?
Yeah, and
full CD, single?
Single, and then probably coming out with the EP beginning of next year.
All right. Now, we're right over here by Pantages. One of your co-stars has a play there. Have you seen this yet?
I actually saw it opening week, or opening night last week, so.
Would you?
Here's the first photo of Brad Pitt since announcing his divorce from Angelina Jolie. We admit it's not the clearest shot, but you can see him alongside Julia Roberts as they attended a screening on Moonlight in Los Angeles, California. Pitt hasn't been seen since mid-September, and he's been under investigation in recent weeks over an alleged mid-air altercation on a private aircraft with Maddox. While details of the split between Pitt and Jolie are still fuzzy at best, we were all wondering when one of them would make their first appearance. And now we know. Pitt looked noticeably thinner, and we can actually say that he finally looked his age. Guess that's to be expected. Angelina has yet to make a public appearance, but we bet it's gonna happen very soon. Still to come, Prince Harry issues warning to those harassing his new girlfriend Meghan Markle. UFC fighter Conor McGregor goes shopping before his big fight in New York City. And meet the girls of Ocean's 8. Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, and Rihanna start the heist. Prince Harry officially admits that he's put the glass slipper on girlfriend Meghan Markle, and they've actually been dating for months. Unfortunately, the royal family member has made a statement from Kensington Palace scolding social media trolls and certain news outlets for negative reactions upon hearing the news. Instead of receiving public approval, Prince Harry's statement says, "The past week has seen a line crossed. His girlfriend Meghan Markle has been the subject to a wave of abuse and harassment. Some of this has been very public. The smear on the front page of a national newspaper, the racial undertones of comment pieces, and the outright sexism and racism of social media trolls and web article comments. Due to this bombardment, Prince Harry worries about the safety of his girlfriend and hopes this warning will cause those with malintention to back off. After all, the statement says, this is not a game, it is her life and his. Hey, new relationships are tough enough. It's a shame Prince Harry and his new girlfriend have to go through such a royal pain."
Haley, this is my favorite charity of the whole. Every year, this is my favorite charity.
Thank you. That's so nice.
Although Lindsay Lohan's interesting new accent may have received a little criticism, the actress wants to use her voice to continue to help the causes she believes in, even if that means using Lee Lohan to communicate her message. Check out the I Only Speak Lee Lohan clothing campaign. Lindsay made a statement saying, "I wanted to turn a silly viral event into something positive for the world. I speak Lee Lohan in order to voice support for AFAD and Caldwell Children, two charities incredibly close to my heart. With t-shirts for $24.99 or sweatshirts for $39.99, sales of these items will reportedly benefit the charities and the Disaster and Emergency Management Presidency of Turkey." Lindsay tells the New York Post's Page 6, "I wanted to support children in the UK as I have been living there for the past 4 years, and children are dear to my heart. Secondly, I wanted to help the Middle East in this unfortunate crisis. I think it's important we give back when we can and continue to raise awareness." Say what you want about Lee Lohan, but it seems like it's a positive language to learn more about.
Big Conor McGregor.
What's up, bud?
What's going on, brother?
There he is, the face of the fight game, Conor McGregor, doing a little late-night shopping while out and about in New York City. We caught up to the featherweight champ and his team as they left Cartier Jewelers on Fifth Avenue, where we can only assume they had their eyes on a couple timepieces that probably cost a pretty penny. Guess he deserves it. He's about to headline the biggest UFC show in history at Madison Square Garden.
Saturday, big fight, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're ready. I'm hyped.
Let's get it, brother.
Let's get it.
History, baby.
History. First time in the Garden.
Oh, yes. And broke all the records.
All the records.
First time, and I broke all the records.
For those of you who don't know, Conor's going up to 155 pounds to challenge for the lightweight strap. And if he wins, he'd be the first fighter to hold 2 belts at the same time. No wonder he was gifted a $350,000 custom Rolls-Royce Ghost with his face painted on it for Fight Week.
Congratulations on your directorial debut. How was that?
Really fun.
Great. Well, looks like we have a minute. All right, so I've got to ask, how does Emmy separate herself from Fiona when directing? Like, I've always wondered that. Does that make sense? Like, an actor directing themselves? Work with me here. I'm actually still in season 3, so I'm not up to that point yet. But you got anything you can say on that experience? Nothing? Nothing at all? Pancakes or waffles? All right, I'm okay with that. Thanks.
Looks like we know the details in that hotly contested prenup between Mariah Carey and James Packer. And yep, it's pretty crazy. Page 6 reports the singer was first offered $1 million a year for each full year of marriage. But Mariah refused that because one of her people reminded James that she makes that in 45 minutes for a private performance. So he upped it to $6 million per year, or $151,385 per week, up to a maximum of $30 million. She would also get a credit card, but it could only be used for living and staff expenses, not clothes, and could not exceed a certain amount each year. And get this, there would be no joint accounts, and Carey and her kids would not be able to inherit any money from Packer. Page 6 continues to report that James shall have no further obligation to provide clothing for Mariah, but he can if he wants to, except for gifts between them for their engagement, wedding, or on birthdays and anniversaries. No item of jewelry costing over $250,000 will be deemed a gift unless it's accompanied by a note stating specifically, "This is my gift to you." A source close to Mariah claims this caused a lot of tension between the lovebirds because they said James was treating her like a gold digger. Ultimately, she won't have to worry about it now. Despite Jennifer Aniston's insane levels of success in Hollywood, she still faces her share of criticism. And after 3 decades in the business, she's sick of it. The 47-year-old tells Marie Claire magazine, "I have worked too hard in this life and this career to be whittled down to a sad, childless human." It's true, Jennifer does receive a lot of attention for never having a child, even if the tabloids like to pretend that she's also pregnant 20 times a year. She tells Marie Claire, "My marital status has been shamed. My divorce status was shamed. My lack of a mate has been shamed. My nipples have been shamed." It's like, why are we only looking at women through this particular lens of picking us apart? Why are we listening to it? Jennifer has a great point. Now she's happily married to Justin Theroux and has a highly impressive career that should be marveled. Luckily, she's around to deliver these powerful messages that will hopefully cause some of her critics to rethink their angle.
Hey, you know what they say, Justin? Justin, they say that the World Series parade was the largest human gathering in U.S. history. Hold it. Wow. And the 7th largest in the history of the world. What are your thoughts on that? I'm actually a big fan of your work, by the way. I'm a Mets fan. But I can appreciate.
So it's the largest gathering of humans ever, but only the 7th largest in world history? That doesn't make sense.
The largest gathering in the history of the U.S.
Oh, okay, in the
right?
history of the U.S. Gotcha.
And the 7th largest in the history of the world.
Pretty cool, man. You got a good following.
All right, man.
Just look at Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, and Rihanna. The Ocean's 8 heist is officially underway. We saw the all-female cast filming on a chilly day in New York City's Central Park, and it would appear that the hijinks aren't in full action just yet. Perhaps Sandra and Cate are just working out the kinks in these first scenes. Not much is really known about the plot of Ocean's 8 yet, though, except Sandra Bullock will reportedly play the sister of Danny Ocean, George Clooney's character in Ocean's 11, 12, and 13. We also saw stars Mindy Kaling as well as Helena Bonham Carter arrive on set in Central Park. Unfortunately, they didn't give any further hints about what the ladies are up to either. So we've seen 5 out of 8 actresses, and we're sure much more will be seen from the Ocean's 8 production. After all, it won't be ready to steal audiences' attention until June 8, 2018. Still to come, Reese Witherspoon discusses the importance of being a busy working mother. Blac Chyna posts an inspirational picture to help her snap back to shape after giving birth. And Jennifer Lopez proves that she can take a belfie with the best of them.
Reese Witherspoon is making sure that her work ethic doesn't give her children any ideas about some sort of silver spoon in life. She's an actress, owns a business, and takes care of mom duties. But according to InStyle magazine, Reese keeps burning the midnight oil to set an example for her kids. She tells the magazine, "My mom worked, and I think it's good for kids to see women working and being successful. I think it's going to make them hard workers because they see that I don't get much sleep." You might be thinking Reese's life is all housekeepers and nannies, but the actress insists that her older kids even help out with the young one. She tells the magazine, "I want them to grow up with passion. This is the one life you get, and you have to live it to the very end." Sounds like Reese is setting a great example.
He'd have thrown out the first pitch, they'd have won the game.
I think so too. You would have given them the spark they needed.
There was a guy named Dustin who I ran into in the street after a dinner the Thursday night before the series began.
Yeah.
And without provocation, without anything, he said, "Hey, Charlie Sheen," he says, "if you don't throw out the first pitch, the Indians are going to lose the World Series."
Right.
Yeah, he was like a messenger that showed up. It was pretty cool.
Guess we shouldn't be surprised that Kanye West has a taste for the finer things. A new report from Page 6 revealed that the 39-year-old rapper has no patience for fashion or interior designers, and he threw out all of the expensive furniture he handpicked for his new home with Kim Kardashian. They're even saying that he went to extreme lengths, spending all of his money on furniture, including a one-off $30,000 couch, and then decided he hated it. He apparently returned home one day and decided he didn't like all the furniture he bought with a celebrity interior designer and demanded all of it be returned to the vendors. But when they didn't take it back, he threw it all into storage and then spent a fortune on a new set of furniture. The spat has apparently turned off Kim. She's growing impatient with him because the house still isn't ready and she wants to be home, especially after everything that happened in Paris. Still no word on when Kanye will be done with decorating the home, but maybe he should look into buying a therapist's couch while he's out there shopping. Chris Hemsworth is worried Miley Cyrus isn't marriage material. At least that's the latest report. Yep, an insider close to the star reportedly told NW Magazine that Miley's been dropping all these hints that she's not marriage material. But Liam Hemsworth is not catching on, and it's starting to worry his big brother. Miley confirmed her engagement on an episode of Ellen recently, and she confessed that she doesn't like the 3.5-carat diamond ring Liam gave her, and that it's strange to wear real jewelry because most of her accessories are made out of gummy bears and cotton candy. But things like that don't make the 33-year-old feel any better. A source close to Chris reportedly told the publication that while Miley may love Liam, Chris thinks that if they don't get on the same page, it'll only end in heartbreak for him. Guess only time will tell. Blac Chyna is trying to give herself a little self-motivation. The pregnant reality TV star posted this naked picture of herself with the caption, "Soon," which leads many to believe she's talking about losing the weight she's gained during her pregnancy. Chyna has been candid throughout her pregnancy about her weight gain, but insists that she'll snap back. She's been posting pictures of herself on Instagram which show a prominent belly, and also announced via Snapchat in August that she truly believes she will be 200 pounds when she delivers her baby. The 28-year-old predicted that she'd put on 100 pounds during her pregnancy. Now it seems she's ready to give birth to her and Rob Kardashian's baby girl and then start trimming down. Good thing she has these old pictures to help keep her goals in check.
Miranda Lambert got all dolled up with her boyfriend Anderson East at the CMA Awards, but now she's ready to get dirty and trot all over the trolls. She posted this pretty picture on Instagram, addressing an ugly situation in the caption. She says, "I was out on the town with my sweet man at the CMA Awards in Nashville. I was excited about the night and posted a picture. Just now when I looked, I realized so many comments were judgmental and negative." Apparently, some fans accused Miranda of looking miserable and/or took jabs at East's looks. Miranda had enough, calling these commenters cowardly people hiding behind a keyboard or a cell phone writing their useless comments about her eyes and clothes and body language. "Thank y'all for reminding me why I read books, write songs, and spend most of my time with animals and people I trust and love." Also, those haters shouldn't forget that Miranda also spends plenty of times with guns. Be careful. This is one star that'll get ya.
Hey, is it true that Iggy Pop once ruined your acid trip? At the Grateful Dead? No? That was his story.
He didn't ruin it.
He didn't ruin it?
Not at all.
He said that that's what you said to him.
You went to the Grateful Dead?
In 1969.
Yeah, he did.
You told him his set ruined everybody's acid trip. Maybe you were just joking with him.
Everybody else's, not mine.
Oh, well, that's good. Thank God.
Cool! Jennifer Lopez has a gold rose iPhone 7. Kidding. That's the last thing anyone noticed in this Instagram shot of JLo that's murdering the like button. She's posing in a one-piece on her bed, showing off plenty of side boob and booty, with the obligatory inspirational hashtags like #LoveYourselfFirst, #FeelEmpowered, and #HealthyBody, Healthy Mind. The 47-year-old looks like time has stood still for her, and aging isn't part of her routine. But you can tell that health and fitness is still a huge priority for the actress and singer. According to Us Weekly, JLo says she tries to live a healthy lifestyle, which of course includes regular workouts with celebrity trainers like Tracy Anderson and a clean diet. Plus, we know you've been thinking it the whole time. JLo must have channeled her inner Kim Kardashian for this selfie. We guess Jenny from the block just wanted to give everyone a little reality show.
That's all the time we have for this week. With thousands of photographers stationed around the world, who will we snap next? To find out, tune in next week to Splash, the paparazzi's own TV show. Splash News TV. We keep up with a lot more than just the Kardashians. From famous and wealthy to the latest belfie. Subscribe and like us. You know you want to.